Welcome back to Animal Parade. Previously, Gil finally moved into town properly, and he's going to live in his dad's house, which is the mayor's house. And he's not really going to go anywhere else, so you'll always know where he'll be. We need to greet him properly.
Yes, rub him right on the vest.
Rub him the right way.
Rub Finn all across his face.
It could be Finn, actually. I hadn't thought about that.
I think it's Finn. I think it's Finn that you're gently massaging into his skin.
Damn it. Stop doing what you're doing.
Take your work seriously, Finn.
I thought he might like a mushroom. I don't know why. Wishful thinking.
Is it because you happen to have a mushroom?
Pretty much. So like I mentioned, you'll notice something's missing from that table that has always been there, but we haven't really interacted with it yet.
The Margaritaville brand margarita machine?
Almost as important.
His hamster ball.
It still cracks me up they animated that. But yeah, something's happened to his crystal ball.
Witch probably stole it because she hates him.
I had $1 every time I had to go find a crystal ball in a video game. I could afford more video games and find more crystal balls.
Jeez, man. If I had a nickel for every time I got betrayed by a witch, I wouldn't be a frog.
There it is. I knew to have a recipe somewhere. I think I already made that.
Yeah, I think you made most of the candies.
Well, I can befriend him, actually. And yeah, he loves fugue mushrooms. So he's pretty easy to befriend. So the first clue as to where the crystal ball is, we need to go to the inn and talk to Colleen.
Oh no, has her husband been cursed by the wizard's ball?
Something's happening. We can't really tell that Jake's acting any different than usual because we don't talk to him and he doesn't have a personality.
I bet he accidentally looked in the ball and he saw the date and manner of his own death. Jake!
Picked up from the neighbors while they weren't looking.
It's never a good sign when you start emulating the plot to Mel Gibson movies.
I mean, those pickup artists are getting pretty serious these days.
Just going back to the Witch Princess, just to befriend her. And do the usual.
Rub Finn into that witch.
But then I realized I'd actually done that earlier in the day.
Oh.
Yeah!
That is still the weirdest witch outfit I've ever seen.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna rob from her.
Huh.
Ooh. That's bad luck.
I found an anime girl in your mirror.
Nice. Hey, still hate her. Still hate her.
At least she's worth some money. So after 22 o'clock, I don't believe very early in the morning, but possibly, we can actually go into the inn and catch Jake in the act.
Oh no, he's gazing to the Palantir and it's being corrupted by the dark eye of Sauron.
Uh-oh. Ah, what are you doing here? I'll use my witch powers on you.
I found it in someone's house.
Yeah, where'd you find it, big guy? Oh. Hi, wizard.
In the ruins of Barad-dûn.
Yep.
Oh dear, okay.
Wow. You're right on the goddamn money.
Yeah,
They saw it and they went for it.
maybe I'm the one with the crystal ball.
Oh, what am I thinking of right now?
Cuties.
Wow, you are amazing.
And also the gas wore off, and now I can't think anymore. What I like about this cutscene is basically we had no reason to be here. We just had to trigger the cutscene so the wizard would walk in.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy resolution. He's like, no, I won't give up my precious... Oh, you actually really want this, huh? Okay.
The wizard's a responsible magic man.
Only he can stand up to the corrupting influence.
He's in league with the Dark Lord, just like Saruman the White.
And soon I will be.
No, I'm good. I don't want any, like, magic rewards, thanks. You can all monkey paw me here.
Hey. Best effort I could do.
I'll shrug mystically.
Would you like to see my army of Urukai?
Don't put your fingers in the cage. They hunger for man flesh.
So anyway, your reward. Go ahead and take a pepper and leave.
Sweet! I love peppers! I'd rather have the pepper, please.
I'll braid one side of your hair for you. But no, by bringing back the crystal ball, we can actually go to the wizard after noon every day and check on all of the bachelors in town. It's way late at night, so he's not there right now, but he will tell us roughly how much the guys like us. I mean, we could just look at the heart meter, but here we can go to him, and he'll also tell us something that they might like as a gift. So it's an additional indicator. Interestingly enough, him and the Harvest King, who is actually a possible bachelor, but way late in the game, you have to actually complete it before he unlocks. They are also bachelors, but they don't show up in the crystal ball. They're secret bachelors.
Ooh. It would be pretty weird if the wizard was like, Best, I could look into the heart of whoever you're interested in, and then Best was like, what if I said it was you, teehee?
Well, I'd have to look pretty thoroughly.
And it'd be like, what is this, junior high? Get out. Don't come back. You don't get wizard magic anymore. Oh no,
Typhoon!
get the cuties indoors.
This is a real typhoon. Previously, that was just a thunderstorm. Typhoons actually do destroy your crops. Which kind of fucking sucks.
But you're allowed to go out in it?
You can go out in it, yeah. It's as soon as 6 o'clock hits, a bunch of crap on your fields are destroyed, and then the rest of the day progresses as normally. At least I got some of my crops back. But I need to replant any others that I want to keep growing. You know what'll make me feel better? More candy.
Oh, I would love an apple candy right about now.
I'll have to settle with this big bag of black licorice. Excuse me while I open it.
Black licorice. Oh, God. You and your sophisticated tastes. I hate that stuff.
It's pretty gross.
I like sweet candy.
I totally acknowledge I'm one of the few people who, likes black licorice, along with outright loving it.
You're a pretty handy guy to know, though, because if I ever have a bag of candies, right, I could be like, Thorn, I left you all the black licorice ones because I hate them. And you'll be like, oh, score, thanks for the pity.
That's okay, I'm the weirdo who likes the grape-flavored stuff.
Not actual grape stuff, the fake grape flavor, which isn't grape at all.
No. The cough syrup grape.
You know, here's a funny thing. I love grapes, but I hate raisins. Figure that out.
I think that's just all the texture. It's a really bad texture.
Now, Skippy. Eat your desiccated husks or you won't grow up to be big and strong.
I hate husks. I hate them. No more husks. When I'm a grown-up LP superstar, I'm never eating a husk again.
Ooh, we got more magical spookiness going on.
Oh, is there a spooky ghost bell back? Man, stop telling me to stay away from places at specific times.
Is it good or bad luck to rub a wizard?
Well, if you're trying to date him.
Yeah,
Ooh, but
if you're trying to get lucky.
I didn't know Best was so fast.
Well, it's not like she's doing the rubbing. She's more like holding Finn out and just being like, sniff his tiny hair. Sniff it.
He smells like really weird, really old incense.
Why does he smell like raisins? Ah.
Yeah, his options seem to be stuff you probably won't give him. Because it gets pretty expensive.
It also tells you if there's any other potential suitors you have to kill, worry about. Killing.
Yeah. I think you guys are pretty average. It's a compliment.
Oh, and I caught a shark.
Yo.
Interestingly enough, you could still go to the wizard even after you're married and check up on all the other bachelors. And he'll still tell you, yeah, he seems to like you. There might be someone else. After they're already married to someone else. Like, he doesn't get specific.
Maybe everyone in the land of Animal Crossing believes in open marriages.
Yeah, they all seem pretty chill, which is nice.
Did you say Animal Crossing?
No.
Alright, so it's well past 2 a.m. I'm sure Perry's out of the building by now.
Best scared walk is pretty good. Finn looks like you woke him up.
Whoa!
Does he do that every day?
So a couple of things. That wasn't crying, that was the pulsing from Tower of Latria.
Oh, gotcha.
Second, what really sucked about that cutscene, I wanted that to be the banner image for this, but Perry's waving his head around so much that it's way too blurry.
Oh.
But hey, there's the fifth and final bell, and here is Edge.
Yeah.
Edge, you cry, baby.
He cries a lot.
That's not edgy at all.
So let's think of some other E names they could have gone with that aren't as stupid as Edge. Evan,
Elvin.
Edgar, Eddie,
Emo.
Emo,
Nice.
Phillips.
Oh, my name is Edge, and I'm so sad. What I was thinking is maybe you could ring my bell.
Whoa, hey, this is a kid's game.
Oh, sorry. I was reading Rolling Stone's obituary of Chuck Berry before this.
Oh.
I just can't stop thinking about my dingling.
That's almost an Emo Phillips joke. Well done.
My dingling.
That's what I call my noose.
It's not a bad Emo Phillips fan. Aw.
We're a little off track. But anyway, In order to ring Edge's bell, we need to befriend at least 10 people in town, up to 3 hearts, at which point they'll just randomly give us a wish. And then we bring their wishes to here and present them to this little altar to the harvest goddess, at which point the bell will regain its power, Edge can ring it, and we'll finally be able to complete the story.
Wow, so the gig economy even extends to wishes now?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, man, it's a new unicorn startup called Hoper.
With no E, of course.
Yeah, that's right, Hoper. Yeah.
Thanks entirely to me.
So it's time for Best to become a man of the people.
I like to imagine the red text is delivered entirely in a robot voice. People will tell you their wishes if you become their friends. Only then will Edge's purple bell ring.
What if it was accompanied by a sick heavy metal guitar riff?
Oh, dang, that makes everything better.
Jump, purple bell. Harvest Goddess, you okay?
Or that sick riff that happens when you talk to Robbie from Breath of the Wild. When he does that point.
That's pretty cool that you're out there grilling a shark in the middle of a typhoon.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of metal, oh! It's cuties galore!
Is it another cutie festival?
No, this is just the cutscene that happens after you ring the green bell. Everything's good again.
Stop brushing the horse wrong. Mom, Dad's brushing the horse weird.
You need to clap in their face like this.
You know, I'm no farmer, but I'm gonna go ahead and say the animals do not give a shit how you feed them as long as you do feed them.
Oh, well, actually, man, when the Spicy Boys were living together and not sequestered because of fighting, one of them used to sit on top of the food pile so that the other one couldn't get to it.
This is the guinea pigs, for reference.
Oh, yes, did I call them Spicy Boys? That's a joke that no one will get.
I thought you were talking about, like, people in the Discord channel.
Oh, yeah, they're always sitting in pies. It's part of the price of admission to the Skippy Granola Discord.
You have to sit on a cake, film it, and upload it to Skippy.
That's right, preferably while you're crying. We call it a Cincinnati Cobbler Crunch.
Go figure, Mira is the first one to give us a wish.
Yeah, and it's pretty trite. I mean, I know she's like grieving and all, but come on. Yeah, the trouble you were causing me.
Remember, you're not allowed to grieve if it inconveniences anyone else.
Yeah, seriously, you're sitting there all grieving over your dead husband, and I couldn't get my gems processed. Think about me and my needs.
You are the grit and the gears of capitalism, and we cannot have that.
Ah, no to mushrooms, yes to tomato juice.
Very yes.
So how do you pronounce green musical note?
And Hamilton said 3 as well. Wish me, baby. Because mine gets smaller by the day. I very nearly did that in Emo Phillips' voice.
It's addictive.
My family gets smaller every day. I need to stop putting them in the trash compactor.
kills me every time. I wish for Finn to stop bugging me for OxyContin.
It's the only way I can feel normal, Doc.
There are only 2 rules of Harbor Sprite Club. Don't touch my fucking Percocets. And do you have any fucking Percocets?
Finn's so hardcore. Pascal, what are you doing, man?
You're right. I just be walking in place. 'Tis the only exercise I can get in my age.
I like Paolo. He has a very realistic kid wish. I want to find Atlantis!
I'd like to rob its treasures, especially the trident of Poseidon. Then I could control the seas.
So it was a pretty productive couple of days.
You befriended a lot of people.
Yeah, still not enough.
Now I'll wish for lame shit. I wanted happiness and health and friendship.
Oh yeah, okay, great. I get to do another one of these to pad time. Okay, if I had befriended you to 3 hearts, what kind of monster would you be? I mean, what would your wish be?
And would your wish be something a monster would wish for?
Well, I mean, I'll be the judge of that, being kind of a cryptozoologist. But anyway, what's your wish?
I wish for so many goddamn good games to stop coming out in the spring.
It's a hard life.
This year's crazy.
How about you, Thorny?
Well, nobody's wish matters in this game.
Just like real life.
Yeah. It's just to ring a bell, but it doesn't amount to anything. I guess I'll just wish for all of the licorice that nobody wants to come to me.
Just like a cosmic funnel. That's wonderful.
Cosmic funnel just sticking in my window.
And that's how Thorn died, and the universe collapsed into a black hole of licorice.
It just collapsed into a super dense licorice all sort. You might think that my wish would be something cutie related, but actually, it's to have a detachable head.
Really? Why's that?
You could do some pretty sweet tricks with a detachable head. And like if nobody knew your head was detachable, you could just like all of a sudden pull it off when somebody's being really boring at you. Just like look them in the eye and just go,
But Skippy, your head's already detachable.
"Oh, this is sweet."
But only once.
This is a lot harder than it seemed.
Try chainsaw.
Ooh. I'll be right back.
What's the last thing we said to Skippy?
I want you to put a chainsaw noise in and just end the episode there.